Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Garrett's vlogs. And Garrett's had a rough couple of months. We were making tons and tons of progress. Then he went through a lot of stuff. He's been sick like 3 times. He's gone through some stuff in his personal life, and we are working through that. He lost quite a bit of weight recently, and I'm like, look, let's get you back to a fresh start. We decided to switch back over to conjugate and get him back in 4 days a week, start getting his food back up because he lost quite a bit of weight in the last couple of weeks due to some illness and struggling to get his food in. So strength is down. He's like, wow, I feel weak. But it will come back, right? It'll come back as we put weight back on him. But for the benching there, we did a training max. He got up to 250 and called it, which is okay for where he's at. It's okay for where he's at. But I'm happy with him even getting the 250 after the weight loss because he lost like, I don't know, 6 or 7 pounds in the last couple of weeks, I think. So we got to get his weight back up. We're getting plenty of accessory work in. There's going to be food, plenty of accessory volume. So we're doing pause benching for sets of 10. We're doing pull-ups on this day, right? Doing pull-ups, and we're doing a lot of band press downs. Now, over time, we're going to take that up. But this is, again, just for his ME day, right? His ME day. Just max effort. Now, next week, obviously, we'll change the list. We're just getting some baseline stuff. So we got pull-ups in, and he's good at pull-ups. Pretty good at them. And, we're starting to do some homework. He threw this in there in the footage, and it's like, oh, I just want to show where my back is, because his back has gotten bigger. He's done a lot of pull-ups and stuff, but his back's got to come up a lot. It's one of the things I told him. We really need to work on that back. We've got to get his back a lot thicker. And at this point, pecs, triceps, everything. But, his back really does need the extra work. We need that whole upper back bigger. So we're going to be doing lat work all 4 days for him, which I do for a lot of my guys. Some of them do, some of them don't. He's doing his band work. Now the box squats, he's like, oh my God, these were heavy. And I'm aware we need to work on his technique here, right? He does kind of crash on the box a little bit. We're getting a little bit of rocking, but he's like, I got up to 255 and it was hard. It's like I was surprised it was that low because I've repped 315, on the back squat not that long ago before I got sick. But it's like, well, you got sick and box squats are hard. So we do his max effort lift. We do dumbbell rows. All right, I'm having him do stiff leg deadlifts. I'm taking conventional deadlifting away because we had his form better, and then we went back to that extreme cat back no matter what we did. So I've got to teach him to quit trying to squat the weight up cat back because now he dips way too low, tries to squat it up. So we're going to do stiff leg deadlifts. We're going to build his hamstrings. We're going to teach him to pull from a higher hip position. And again, this will fix his conventional deadlift. And I'm taking it away from him for a little while. It's like we're going to use this to help build the ability to do that. Even his speed work, I'm making him do sumo for a while. He doesn't pull sumo. So he's going to struggle with it a bit. So we do the rows. We do dumbbell rows. We're doing stiff leg deadlifts. He's doing goblet squats, then hanging leg raises. This is what we do on this day. That's what we do on this day. But we've got to get him back up. Like, he's lost some gains. He's lost strength, lost weight. I'm like, all right, we got to pull you back out of this now. Let's get the food in. Let's get the fresh training system in. It's going to be, again, some novel training response. It's going to be kind of a fresh start with all this stuff. Let's get you strong. Speed bench. I'm having him pause on the speed bench. A lot of my people do touch and go for a stretch reflex. For him, we're pausing, and we're doing 3 different grips. So people say, why pause? Because he has a bad habit of not pausing on the bench even when he thinks he does. He's like, I swore I paused, but he doesn't. So I'm going to make him pause on that. All right, and then we're doing dumbbell chest presses afterwards because, again, we need to bring those pecs up. Got to bring them pecs up. We're doing pull-ups because, again, we need more lats. So, again, we do 2 different back exercises. We're doing pull-ups on the upper days. we're doing the dumbbell rows on the lower days. All right. So we do this, and then we come in and we hammer the high rep band press downs. Okay, we hammer the high rep band press downs. So for supplemental work on this day, it's dumbbell presses, pull-ups, band press downs. All right, band press downs, which you guys know I'm a big fan of. A lot of my lifters do these. I make everyone do at least a phase of these, no matter what. Make everyone do a phase of these. Even if they only do one set, a lot of my lifters, I have them just do one set of these until they get used to them while we work on other tricep work. All right, speed boxes. I want him to get that head up. They're not bad, and I want him to get more aggressive. We're going to work on that wider stance. But I'm talking to him about aggression. So same thing with the sumo. He's not used to sumo. But honestly, look at that. His sumo technique, even on the speed pulls, probably looks better than his conventional. Right? Looks better. It's because he likes to squat the weight up. So that works better for sumo. Now the dumbbell rows are a little fast here. It's okay. I don't care. As long as we get them done. He's probably having one of those days where he's just like, I've got to get some stuff out of my system. Because, this guy's been going through a lot lately. It's been going through a lot. And I can appreciate it. Now, I told him I want to see that aggression on the speed work, though. I want you to hate that weight up. All the things that have been weighing down on you guys, the speed work is the time to get that out. Okay, that's the time to get that out. So we do the dumbbell rows. He does hanging leg raises. Right? And then we do stiff leg deadlifts. It comes up a lot. People are like, why do you like the hanging leg raises so much? Because not only, if you look at the data, is it one of the best ab exercises. And again, I want to remind you, EMGs are not the be-all, end-all. But if you have 10 exercises and one of them it gives the highest EMG rating, that doesn't mean it's the best exercise, but it means it's good. Because it can't be a bad exercise for a muscle if it's hitting the top of the charts. Even though EMG has some accuracy problems, and I think that's really the point. We deal with a lot of it. There's some other problems that interfere with its meaning. But it's never a bad sign. But it's that, but it also works the hip flexors. That ability to work the hip flexors while being a phenomenal abdominal exercise. It makes it great for squatting. Again, the stiff leg deadlifts. We use these to build musculature for him and to ingrain what I want to see more on his conventional technique. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.